It's okay, no? Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. So thank you, Matajis, Prabhujis, for inviting us for doing satsang today evening. And thank you everyone for coming. So we'll sing some bhajan. Yeah. I'm waiting for some fast player of bhajan. Is there any fast player of bhajan today? No, fast mridanga player. Mridanga player. Is there any other mridanga player coming today? Who? No. There is. Okay, we'll start with the slow bhajan. You all can read from the back. Is it visible? Huh? Yeah. So this bhajan is about glorification of Vaishnav Thakur, right? Glorification of gurus. So I request all of you, let us read the translation so you know the meaning of the bhajan. Yeah. So it goes like this. O vulnerable Vaishnava, Hare Krishna, Neelam Mataji, Dandavat Pranam Mataji. O vulnerable Vaishnava, devotee of Krishna, O ocean of mercy, be merciful unto your servant. Give me the shade of your lotus feet and purify me. I hold on to your lotus feet. Teach me to control my 6 passions, rectify my 6 faults, bestow upon me the 6 qualities, and offer me the 6 kinds of holy association. I do not find the strength to carry on alone the Sankirtana of the holy name of Hari. Please bless me by giving me just 1 drop of faith with which to obtain the great treasure of Lord of the holy name of Krishna. Krishna is yours. You have the power to give him to me. I am simply your servant running behind you shouting Krishna, Krishna. So everybody understands English here, na? Fluently? Yeah? Okay. So basically here what we have to understand is we all know Krishna, but Krishna is not available to us directly. He is available through great acharyas. And we are glorifying great acharyas here in this bhajan. And we are begging them, actually we are begging them saying, please give us mercy of Krishna. Krishna आपके हैं, हमें दो. हमारे हाथ में हम कृष्ण हमारे पास नहीं आएंगे, आप देंगे तो आएंगे. तो इस भावना से we have to do this bhajan. Hare Krishna. Yeah. So when I'm singing bhajan, मेरे साथ मत गाइए, मेरे गाने के बाद गाइए, ठीक है? O हे वैष्णव ठाकुरा, दया सागरा, एदा से करुणा करी. O हे वैष्णव ठाकुरा, दया सागरा, O हे वैष्णव ठाकुरा, दया सागरा, एदा से करुणा करी. O हे ठाकुरा, दया सागरा, Vaishnava Thakura Toyera Sagara Edase Koruna Kori Ohe Thakura Toyera Sagara Edase Koruna Kori Diya Pada Chaya Sodahe Amaya Diya Pada Chaya Sodahe Amaya Diya Pada Chaya Sodahe Amaya Tumara Charana Dhori Charana Dhori Tumara Charana Dhori Charana Dhori Ohe Vaishnava Thakura Toyara Sagara Edase Koruna Kori Ohe Thakura Sagara Koruna Kori Chaya Vega Domi Chaya Dosa Sodi Chaya Vega Domi Sodi Chaya Vega Domi Chaya Dosa Sodi Chaya Guna Devo Dase Chaya Guna Devo Dase Chaya Satsanga Deho Hi Amare Chaya Satsanga Deho Hi Amare Poshachi Sangera Ashe Sangera Ashe Poshachi Sangera Ashe Ohe Vaishnava Thakura Toyara Sagara Edase Koruna Kori Ohe Ekaki Amara Nahi Paya Bala Ekaki Amara Nahi Paya Bala Harinama Sankirtane Harinama Sankirtane Harinama Sankirtane Tumi Kripa Kori Shrenda Bindu Diya Tumi Kripa Kori Shrenda Bindu Diya Deho Krishna Nama Dhane Deho Krishna Nama Dhane Ohe Vaishnava Thakura Doyara Sagara Edase Koruna Kori Ohe Krishna se tomara Krishna dite paro कृष्ण से तुम्हारा कृष्ण दीते पारो, तुम्हारा शक्ति आचे, तुम्हारा शक्ति आचे, अमितो कंगाला कृष्ण कृष्ण बोली, अमितो कंगाला कृष्ण कृष्ण बोली, दैतव पाछे पाछे, दैतव पाछे पाछे, दैतव पाछे पाछे, ओहे वैष्णव ठाकुरा दयारा सागरा एदासे करुणा कोरी, ओहे ठाकुरा दयारा सागरा ओहे वैष्णव ठाकुरा दयारा सागरा एदासे करुणा कोरी, ओहे वैष्णव ठाकुरा दयारा सागरा एदासे करुणा कोरी, दिया पद छाय सदहे आमाय, तुमर चरण धोरी, चरण धोरी, तुमर चरण धोरी, चरण धोरी, ओहे वैष्णव ठाकुर दयारा सागर एदासे करुणा कोरी, ठाकुर दयारा सागर करुणा कोरी, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, बोलो हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jai Jai Prabhupada. Jaya Jaya Gurudev, 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 Jai Jai Gurudev. Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol. प्रणाम संकीर्तन की, वैष्णव ठाकुर की, श्रील प्रभुपाद की, निताई गौर प्रेमानंदे, हरि हरि बोल. You want to try? Is it okay? Is everybody able to read? Yeah. Better now. Okay. Sure, okay. Let us. Everybody are used to the clothing. I humbly request all Prabhujis to come here. There is a lot of space here. Because if others will come, they'll find difficult to. We can occupy this space. At least 50 people can sit here. You can't ISKCON standard 50 people will fit. Please come in the front. Give some way. Yeah, there's still more who can come here. But we'll do one more bhajan. Yeah, we'll do some katha. क्या करना है? भजन. Okay. How many are here from North India? Lift your hand. North India. Yeah. So then you like this bhajan. This kind of braj bhajan. Generally, North India, they sing this kind of bhajans. If you go to Vrindavan, if you go to Mathura, they sing this kind of bhajans. Right? Yeah. Can you all read this? Yeah? Okay, ये भजन गाना है तो एकदम enthusiastic होके गाना है. Then only you'll do this bhajan. Otherwise, we can go for a different one. Huh? If anybody has a plan not to open his mouth, then we will make it open. With this bhajan. Nava Nava Rangi Tribhangi Jaya Shama Suangi Sham Tribhangi Jaya Shama Suangi Sham Jaya Radhe Jaya Hari Priye Shri Radhe Sukhadhama Jaya Radhe Jaya Hari Priye Shri Radhe Sukhadhama. जय राधे जय राधे राधे जय राधे जय श्री राधे बोलो। जय कृष्णा 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 जय कृष्णा जय श्री कृष्णा। जय राधे जय राधे राधे जय राधे जय श्री राधे। जय कृष्णा कृष्णा जय कृष्णा जय श्री कृष्णा। श्याम गौरी नित्या किशोरी प्रीतम जोरी श्री राधे। रसिका रसीलो शैला छबीलो गुणगर बीलो श्री कृष्णा। जय राधे जय राधे राधे जय राधे जय श्री राधे बोलो। जय कृष्णा कृष्णा जय कृष्णा जय श्री कृष्णा बोलो। रस विहारिणी रस विसतारिणी प्रिय उरधारिणी श्री राधे। धारिणी प्रिय उरधारिणी श्री राधे। नव नव रंगी नवलात्रि भंगी श्यामा सुअंगी श्री कृष्णा। जय राधे जय राधे राधे जय राधे जय श्री राधे बोलो। जय कृष्णा कृष्णा जय कृष्णा जय श्री कृष्णा। प्राण प्यारी ऊपर उद्यारी अति सुकुवारी श्री राधे। रूपा उजियारी अति सुकुमारी श्री राधे। मैना मनोहर महमोदकार सुंदर बरतर श्री कृष्णा। जय राधे जय राधे राधे जय राधे जय श्री राधे बोलो। जय कृष्णा कृष्णा जय कृष्णा जय श्री कृष्णा। लोभशैनी मोभमैनी कोकिल भैनी श्री राधे कोकिल कीर्तिवंता कामिनी कंठा श्री भगवंता श्री कृष्णा कामिनी कंठा श्री भगवंता श्री कृष्णा जय राधे राधे जय राधे जय श्री राधे जय कृष्णा कृष्णा जय कृष्णा जय श्री कृष्णा चंद्रभदिनी कुंडरधिनी शोभसधिनी श्री राधे श्री राधे परम उधारा प्रभा अपारा अति सुकुवारा श्री कृष्णा जय राधे राधे जय राधे जय श्री राधे जय कृष्णा कृष्णा जय कृष्णा जय श्री कृष्णा हंस गविनी रजति रवणी क्रीडकवणी श्री राधे रूपरसाला नैना विशाला परमा कृपाला श्री कृष्णा जय राधे राधे जय राधे जय श्री राधे जय कृष्णा कृष्णा जय कृष्णा जय श्री कृष्णा कंच बेली गतिरसरेली अति अलबेली श्री राधे सब सुख सागर सब गुण आगर रूप उजागर श्री कृष्णा जय राधे राधे जय राधे जय श्री राधे जय राधे जय राधे जय श्री राधे जय कृष्णा कृष्णा जय कृष्णा जय श्री कृष्णा बोलो जय कृष्णा जय कृष्णा जय श्री कृष्णा रवणी रम्या तरतरतम्या गुणागम्या श्री राधे धाम निवासी प्रभ प्रकाशी सहज सुहासी श्री कृष्णा जय राधे जय राधे राधे जय राधे जय श्री राधे जय कृष्णा कृष्णा जय कृष्णा जय श्री कृष्णा शक्यहलादिनी अति प्रियवादिनी पुरौमादिनी श्री राधे अंगंगतौना सरससलौना शुभग सुतौना श्री कृष्णा सरससलौना शुभग सुतौना श्री कृष्णा जय राधे जय राधे राधे जय राधे जय श्री राधे जय कृष्णा कृष्णा जय कृष्णा जय श्री कृष्णा राधानामिनी गुण अभिरामिनी हरिप्रिय स्वामिनी श्री राधे हरे हरे हरि हरे हरे हरि हरे हरे हरि श्री कृष्णा जय राधे राधे जय राधे जय श्री राधे जय कृष्णा कृष्णा जय कृष्णा जय श्री कृष्णा हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे जय राधे राधे जय राधे जय श्री राधे बोलो जय राधे जय जय कृष्णा कृष्णा जय कृष्णा जय श्री कृष्णा नव नव रंगी त्रिभंगी जय श्याम सुअंगी श्यामा रंगी त्रिभंगी जय श्याम सुअंगी श्यामा जय राधे जय हरि प्रिय श्री राधे सुख धामा राधे सुख धामा निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल हरि बोल हरे कृष्णा कोई सो रहा है anybody sleeping so this bhajan is to wake up sleeping souls hare krishna yeah hare krishna ठीक है ओम अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपा कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम् वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरुं वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातां सहगना रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजना सहितं कृष्ण चैतन्य देवं श्री राधा कृष्ण पदान् सगना ललिता श्री विशाखान्वितांश्च हे कृष्णा करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधो जगत्पते गोपेशा गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमोस्तुते तप्त कांचना गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानु सुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधार श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे प्लीज रिपीट आफ्टर मी ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय नारायणं नमस्कृत्यं नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत् नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भगवत सेवया भगवती उत्तम श्लोके भक्तिर्भवती नैष्टिकी कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकी नंदनाय च नंदगोपः कुमाराय गोविंदाय नमो नमः। नमः पंकजनाभाय नमः पंकजमालिने नमः पंकजनेत्राय नमस्ते पंकजांग्रे नमो महावदन्याय कृष्ण प्रेम प्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्य नामिने गौरत्विषे नमः। नमो ब्राह्मण्याय देवाय गौ ब्राह्मणाहिताय च जगद्दिताय कृष्णाय गोविंदाय नमो नमः। नमः ओम विष्णुपदाय कृष्ण पृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी निति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वद्देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभो नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। मुखं करोति वाचालं पंगुं लंघयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमं वन्दे श्रीगुरुदीनतारिणं श्री परमानंद माधवं श्री चैतन्य ईश्वरम्। ओम पवित्रो वा सर्वावस्थं गतोऽपि वा यत्स्मरेत् पुण्डरीकाक्ष सभ्याभ्यन्तरं शुचे। श्री विष्णु हरे कृष्णा। Hare Krishna. So thank you all for coming, and I'm very grateful to Surabhi Mataji and her family. I don't know how many of you know Surabhi Mataji. So is Surabhi Mataji here? Oh, she just went inside. Okay, that's fine. Yeah. So she is the host here, and Hare Krishna. You can come in the front room. There's a lot of space here. Hare Krishna. Yeah, so that is Surabhi Mataji from inside. I was just introducing Surabhi Mataji to everyone. So let us thank the host with 3 loud Haribols. Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Thank you, Mataji, for inviting all of us here. In 2013, when me and my family relocated back to Hyderabad, so we were looking for apartment, and we came to Ramki Towers. And I still remember we went to some area, I don't know, 20th floor, something like that. And they were giving, we were looking out for rent, obviously. So went there and I saw the apartment. I saw that side apartment. Hare Krishna. So I saw that side apartment. What facing is this? This is east facing. This is west facing. Okay. So we saw the east facing apartment. Then I saw the apartment. We normally devotees, as soon as we see apartment, we try to measure how many tiles and how many people can sit on each tile. Right? So I was starting to look at this. They will sit here. Vyasasan will be there. Right? All that measurement, everything was done. But apparently I could not afford the rent here. So my wife told me, I don't think we can afford here, something like that. If I remember it right, it was 30,000 or something in those days. 2013. Yeah? Three bedroom. Yeah. 3 bedroom. Yeah. So then we said, okay, we can't go here. And then we went to Madinaguda, my home jewel. Nilesh Prabhu attracted us there. So we went and stayed. And that was very close to my dear Siksha Guru, Balgavin Prabhu, very close to his house. So we went and we stayed there. But the planning that happened to do satsang here was pending. So Krishna doesn't keep anything pending. That's what I felt today. Right? It didn't happen then, but today it happened. So the measurement is almost accurate. I think it can still accommodate. I thought around 120 people can fit in. But I think we are what, 60 today? 60? Maybe. Yeah. Still okay. Still there is a lot of space. Another 40 people can sit here. Right. ISKCON measurement is different. 5 centimeters is equal to 1 person. As much as you can keep your hand, you can sit there or stand there. I still remember when we relocated from my home jewel to a locality very close by from here, Janardana Hills, we had a small apartment. And the small apartment was maybe 1/4. No, I'll say it was 600 square feet, 650 square feet was the whole apartment. 1 bedroom, 1 small kitchen, and 1 L-shaped hall. You remember that, right? Yeah. So the owner thought, he's giving a small apartment to a small family. But when the satsang started, the building started building. This small apartment, how much? 80 people sometimes, right? 80 people in that small apartment. And somehow the projector is to go up, people is to go down, the screen is to come up. And those were the beautiful days of satsang, right? Completely squeezed up. People will come and say, "Kahan bethunga main?" Somehow they used to find a space, sit down, and we used to make pizzas, sandwiches. I don't know. Prashadam was like crazy that time, isn't it? Shivapal was there, yeah. And we were a bunch of families, and a lot of them dispersed after that, to different cities, and many new devotees came later on. But I always feel that the smaller the house, the bigger the heart. I mean, I'm not saying always, but it's always, that simplicity actually brings a lot of, hearts close by. Sometimes bigger the house, smaller the heart. Right? But those were the golden days. Yeah. And I'm still feeling, when I meet all of you here, remembering those old days, You remember Gaurav Prabhu from Ikrisat? Yeah. And so many other devotees were there. Nikhil Prabhu, he went to Gurgaon. Akshay Prabhu, Ranjit Prabhu, yeah. All of them have. But wherever they've gone, they're nicely connected to Krishna consciousness. So that is the whole point. Right? Wherever we are, we get connected and we continue to stay, and they are going to some other satsang, they're going to some other place. Satsang means eternal association. हमेशा संग रहेगा ही रहेगा. कृष्ण का संग रहेगा ही रहेगा, है ना? हरिनाम रहेगा ही रहेगा. Harinam will always be there. Satsang will always be there. This is the family that will stay forever. Because in this family, we don't compare anybody. We don't compare anybody for any bodily aspects. What anybody is working, where is he working, how much is he earning, is he brown, black, blue, white, doesn't matter, isn't it? We all feel that we are one family, grandchildren of Srila Prabhupada. And we are trying to come together every week and sing the glories of Krishna, learn Bhagavad Gita little by little, and apply that in our lives. And perform some very unique services which we have never thought will perform in life. How many of you thought that you will go on the road and distribute books? Did you think when you were doing your engineering or your CA or whatever? Huh? How many of you thought that you will play Mridanga? None of you thought. How many of you thought you'll clap and sing Jai Radhe, Jai Radhe, Radhe, Jai Radhe, Jai Shri Radhe? None of us thought, right? But Krishna will make it happen. That is the greatness of Krishna. As soon as you come in contact with Krishna, your life changes. If somebody has come in contact with Krishna and his life has not changed, he is nothing but a rock. He cannot be a person who's alive. It's impossible. I have not seen a single devotee in my life who has come in contact with Krishna conscious society and his happiness has not increased. His miseries have also increased. Problems also increased. But happiness also increased equally. Right? Krishna conscious means nice miseries will come, nice problems will come. Whenever we used to do satsang, some complaint is to come. Even in US also, here also, some neighbor will be there, some secular fellow will be there. He'll come and say, why are you singing Krishna's name so loudly? Sing Allah's name also. You come and sit here, he'll not sit. So problems will be there. Everywhere there will be problems, everywhere there will be challenges. But we'll continue and we enjoy in this. Right? So now we'll try to discuss some part of Bhagavad Gita. Last, I don't know where we left. This satsang has been going on for a long time, but the Sunday evenings have stopped for more than, if I can put it straight, I think 2 years it has stopped. In between, we did have few here and there, but too many festivals, too many other programs, too many, can you say, different priorities kind of kept this Sunday satsang down. We have not continued the Sunday satsang. Actually, we all have 2 satsangs here. For some of you who are new, there are some satsangs in the Sunday morning, which some of them here conduct also, like Subara Prabhu, Praveen Prabhu, Giraj Prabhu, Santosh Aitya Prabhu, Mahesh Prabhu. They all conduct also satsangs. They are different apartments. Satsangs happen in the morning. I also conduct my own, little satsang Sunday morning. And Sunday evening is reunion time, where we all come back and we celebrate our association together. Right? So these satsangs were very special, have always been special, but just that it's been a long time, we've not had these satsangs. And my Bhagavad Gita, which was supposed to be getting over in 2020, is still, yeah, I named it BG24. I didn't know that in 2024 it'll get over. It was supposed, you know what it was? BG24? 24 weeks. Weeks. You're too enthusiastic. It was supposed to be weeks. 24 weeks I'll finish this. A lot of people laughed and challenged. Prabhuji, you finishing 24 weeks, impossible. I also knew it. I can never finish. But we started well. We finished like first chapter in 1 week. And the second chapter in 2 weeks. Yeah, 2 weeks. And before the third chapter came, Corona started. Corona Bhagavad Gita started. Corona Gita. Right? And we suddenly stopped the satsangs, and then everybody knew what happened. Right? We all had so many challenges. So many people lost their families. So many people lost friends. Whole nation was in whole world was in chaos. And then we started online satsangs. But online satsangs are online, right? I mean, I can see so many faces here. There I could only see dabbas. Online black boxes. Right? Now you can't hide yourself. You don't have screen button. There, khatam. Prabhuji, Mataji, yeah, khatam. Now it's not possible. That's why I'm not even keeping online link now. Jitne logon ko aana hai, yahan pe aao. Another thing, that masks, that masks are also gone. So happy. Are you all happy seeing the full faces now? Huh? Or still somebody is fallen in love with that half face? I have. Thank you. It's very nice. If you have not taken, please take. Hare Krishna. Yeah. Yeah, Hare Krishna. Yeah. So, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Thank you for coming, Rosie. Are you back here? Yeah, you can find your spot somewhere. Yeah. Yeah. So, so we discussed till chapter 10, the opulence of the absolute, where Lord Krishna spoke about his greatness. How many like to hear when somebody is speaking about his own greatness? अच्छा लगता है क्या? Huh? Does somebody like to hear? Somebody likes is going on speaking about himself. See how great I am. I am your best neighbor. I am your best boss. I'm your best servant. I'm the best husband. I don't think one exists. I'm the best wife. I'm the best son. I'm the most beautiful. I'm more powerful and influential than any other person in the city. When somebody speaks like that, you don't really like it, right? Human nature, you don't like. Do you know why you don't like it? Why you don't like when somebody is praising himself? Because we want to praise ourselves. How dare he praise himself? Isn't it? I am the best. How this fellow is telling he is the best? I'll not agree. That is the real truth behind it. When you're humble, you will see everybody as great. When Lord Krishna spoke about himself in 10th chapter, what happened to Arjuna after that? In 10th chapter, in the previous chapter, Lord Krishna spoke about himself, right? Elaborately, he spoke. We felt as if Krishna is telling everything about himself. Among the fishes, I'm shark. I'm the warriors, I'm Kartikeya. I'm among the intelligent, I'm intelligence, right? Among the Vasus, I'm Vishnu. Among the Rudras, I'm Shiva. Among the. He told so many things. And then finally, when Arjuna will use too much, he told, whatever it spoke is spark in a splendor. And by the way, why do you want to know about me, which you can never know, which you can never understand what am I? हमको भगवान कभी समझ में नहीं आएंगे. जिसको लगता है कि भगवान समझ में आए वो पागल है. नामुमकिन है. You cannot understand the greatness of God. And finally, that's what God himself says, that you can't understand me. By the way, don't even try. I'm giving you a few clues of who am I. And whatever I spoke in the 10th chapter is spark in a splendor. Meaning, there is a huge forest fire, and one spark comes out. That is what I told about me. Right? Unimaginable, right? I mean, and then, so it's very important for us to know that when we hear about God, we should become humble. We should completely become humble. As soon as we hear about God, Hare Krishna, you are so great. Right? That should be the natural reaction that should come. Yeah. So in 11th chapter, it is a reflection of Arjuna after hearing from Krishna. So Krishna told how great is he, rather who is he. Krishna didn't tell how great is he. He just told who is he. And we found it to be he is so great. Right? And then Arjuna is reflecting what he felt after hearing that from Krishna. Right? Actually, these verses from Arjuna are very instructive for all of us, because this is what even we should feel after we hear about Krishna. Right? Our emotion should also be in line with Arjuna, exactly like this. So please try to repeat after me. Chapter 11, first verse. Arjuna uvacha mad anugrahaya paramam guhyam adhyukma adhyatma samhitam yat tvayoktam vachastena mohoyam vigato mama. Translation, please repeat after me. Arjuna said, by my hearing the instructions you have kindly given me about these most confidential spiritual subjects, my illusion has now been dispelled. So here Arjuna is saying that by me hearing what you have told about yourself, all my illusion is gone. Meaning, what kind of illusion he had? He was not, I mean, he was sure, but for all of us, 10th chapter and 11th chapter is actually for all of us. Arjuna already knows who is Krishna. He already knows who. That is the reason he chose Krishna. When he had to choose between armies and opulence and everything, he told Krishna, you alone are enough. Without even arms and ammunition, you are enough. So Arjuna already knew who is God. Right? So, but still for our benefit, Arjuna is here reflecting and saying that now all my doubts are dispelled. Krishna, I know whom am I hearing from. See, we are very fortunate here that we are hearing from Krishna after 5,000 years also. Otherwise, this is such a confidential knowledge. Not everybody has access to Bhagavad Gita, by the way. Bhagavad Gita बहुत लोगों के घर में है, लेकिन गीता का ज्ञान सभी लोगों को नहीं है. Bhagavad Gita is there in many people's house, but the knowledge is so confidential. It remains confidential. Why? Unless Krishna reveals, Matta Smritir Jnanam Apohanam cha. Until he gives, we will not get it. You can have Bhagavad Gita whole 20 box in your house, and you can have varieties of Gitas around, but still you will not know what is inside Bhagavad Gita until Krishna reveals himself. So what is our fortune is we have come in access with His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada, who was merciful enough to tell us what is there in Bhagavad Gita. How many people here have learnt Bhagavad Gita from ISKCON society? Can you lift your hand? Yes. Yes. And I can proudly tell you, without any hesitation, the way Bhagavad Gita is taught in ISKCON society, nobody on the planet can teach you like that. Because nobody knows who has spoken Bhagavad Gita. There are many institutions, they speak about Gita, but they don't speak about Krishna. They don't speak about Krishna, they only speak about Gita. Philosophy baat karenge. कौन बता रहा है वो नहीं बताएंगे. They don't even consider that Krishna is God. Krishna, वो Brahman, वो Paramatma. Are Krishna is standing here and telling, I am the one. I am the one who is revealing this to you. I am that supreme person. Aham sarvasva prabhavo. He's not telling tubular sarvasva prabhavo. He's telling aham. In Sanskrit, aham means me. Right? Very directly is giving that knowledge, but nobody wants to give that knowledge like that outside. They all want to replace their name in that aham. And they want to say ultimately we are all God. Are we, हम सभी भगवान है यहाँ पे? कौन समझता है यहाँ पे भगवान है? हाथ उठाओ. कोई है यहाँ पे भगवान? कोई ऐसा यहाँ पे है जो भगवान बन सकता है? या भगवान बन जाएगा? कोई है? बाहर बहुत लोग हैं. Many people think outside. एक दिन हम भगवान में मिल जाएंगे. एक दिन हम भगवान बन जाएंगे. हाँ? बन सकते हैं भगवान को यहाँ पे? कोई नहीं बन सकते हैं भगवान. Right? भगवान मतलब जो 10th chapter में whatever Krishna told about himself, even one of that, if you are you, we can think to consider that you are Bhagwan. But Krishna is so clear that he is God. Aham sarvasva prabhavo matta sarvam pravartate iti matva bhujante mam buddha bhava samanvitaha. सब कुछ मेरे अंदर से आ रहा है. Everything is coming from me. Is there anything in the room which God has not created? Tell me. ऐसा कुछ है रूम में जो भगवान ने नहीं बनाया? देख के बताओ. कुछ है? ठीक है. ऐसा कुछ ये रूम में है जो आपने बनाया? सब कुछ आपने बनाया. मतलब everything you created. You might say I made this roti, but where did the flour come from? किधर से आया वो? गेहूं किधर से? आटा किधर से आया? Fire किधर से आया? Can you produce fire? Anybody here? You can't produce fire. You can't do anything. पागल लोग हैं हम लोग. ये मेरा है, तेरा है. ये बिल्डिंग मेरा है, ये फ्लैट मेरा है. ये गाड़ी मेरा है, ये शरीर मेरा है. पागल है हम लोग. कुछ भी हमारा नहीं है इधर. सब कुछ उन्होंने दिया है. Everything is given by God. And Arjuna recognized that. When he says my illusion is dispelled, what does it mean? He understands now who is Krishna. Everything is coming from him. Kauravas are also coming from him. Pandavas are also coming from him. Asuras are also coming from him. Suras are also coming from him. Right? There are three kinds of people. तीन प्रकार के लोग हैं. सुर, असुर और ससुर. Anyway, so point is हमको क्या बनना है? हमको क्या बनना है? Do you want to become servants of Krishna or do you want to become enemies of Krishna? क्या बनना है हमको in this life? Servants of Krishna. And to become enemy of Krishna भी इतना आसान नहीं है. How many people have the capacity to become enemy of Krishna that Krishna will come and kill us? उतना दम है किसी में? हिरण्यकशिपु बनने का दम है किसी में? रावण बनने का दम है किसी में? नहीं है, तो इसीलिए भक्त बन जाओ. ये आसान है. Become a devotee, this is better. You can't become an enemy of Krishna. Enemy of Krishna also needs standard. Right? One fellow, he wanted to become enemy of Krishna. If I eat, what is his name? Muchaketu? No. He wanted to fight with Krishna. No, not Pondra. He felt he is such a great fighter and he got burnt in that gufa, na? What is that? He went and joined with Jarasan. Muchikunda. And who is the one who burnt him? Muchikunda is the one who burnt. Kalyavana. There was one great fighter, his name was Kalyavana. He liked fighting. So he was looking for somebody to fight with. So he would go and he would disturb any devata, anybody. Chalo, come and fight with me. I want to fight. He fought with everybody. Like, maza nahi aa raha hai. You know, that maza is not coming. Abhi mere ko kaun chahiye? Then he went to Brahma. Brahma also said, I don't want to fight with you. I don't want to fight with you. I want somebody worthy to fight with me. I want to fight with somebody. And he was, you know, Lord Shiva had given him a lot of boons. It's not easy to defeat that fellow. And he wanted to fight with somebody. Then Brahma said, Cha, tere liye special insan wahan pe hai, Dwarka mein hai. Go fight with Krishna. So then he came to fight with him. He actually went to Jarasan. And Jarasan understood this fellow wants to fight and he has great powers. So I will use him. And Jarasan is the one who told, go and fight with Krishna. You will enjoy. Krishna and Balram, you go and fight. So the Kalyavana actually wanted to fight with Krishna and he went in front of Krishna and he said, I'm going to fight with you. And Krishna, ye kaun pagal hai, you know? Who is this fellow who wants to fight with me? Of course he knows. Then as soon as Krishna was thinking, okay, let me fight, suddenly one person came and gave a letter. The world's first love letter came to Krishna from Rukmini, from Vidarbha, saying, I am waiting for you. Please come and save me. My father wants to marry me. Like that the letter came. As soon as he saw the letter, he said, forget about fighting. I'm going to Vidarbha. Then Krishna started walking. Kalyavana is running behind him. Wait, I've come to fight with you. Mereko ladai karna hai. Krishna is not even looking at him. Krishna is walking. Kalyavana is running. But still he can't reach him. See, that is the greatness of Krishna. Kitna izzat nikal gaya na? Just imagine, he's walking and you're running behind him and you still can't reach him. He's struggling to reach him. Krishna is not even looking at him. Right? And then they go forward and go forward. Finally, Krishna goes into a cave where there is another great king sleeping. His name is Muchikunda. Now, Muchikunda has a history that he helped the great devatas many times in war against the demons. So whenever he used to go up and help the devatas, and the timing in devatas is their 1 year is equal to 50 years here. Their 1 day is equal to 50 days here, you know, more than that actually. So this time he went for a little long onset assignment. He went there. By the time he came back offshore, there was nobody left. All his family, you know, everybody is already gone. He's the most youngest fellow in the kingdom, and his grandchildren have died already. You know, he knew nobody in the planet, so he became actually depressed. And he told, you know what, I need a break now. And Indra was like, I'll give you anything you want. For the seva you have done, I'll give you anything you want. Kuch bhi pucho, main dunga. Muchkunda told, mere ko sone do. I fought a lot. Just allow me to sleep. And immediately Muchkunda thought, if I just sleep, this fellow will not keep quiet, because again some demons will come. Again he'll come and say, please come and fight for us. So he told, okay, you allow me to sleep, but if somebody wakes me up, I'm going to open my eyes and he'll burn into ashes. That is what I want. Indra felt, yeah, too much, I can't go to him also now. Okay, which indirectly you're telling that don't wake me up. Okay, sleep. So Muchkunda went and slept. In this Kalyavana, when he was chasing Krishna, Krishna took him into that gufa where Muchkunda was sleeping. And the Kalyavana is like, come on, I want to fight, I want to fight, I want to fight. So he took him into that gufa and Krishna went and stood behind the wall. And the light somehow showed, the king sleeping. Muchkunda also was a handsome king, was like nicely built and he was sleeping. And Kalyavana thought that is the Krishna who was sleeping there. And immediately, hey, what is this? You're run here, you're sleeping like this. We'll get top, he kicked him. Khatam. Muchkunda opened his eyes. And immediately was burned to ashes. Right? He was burned to ashes. And then after he was burned to ashes, Muchkunda started seeing, what did he do? Who is this person whom I killed? I don't even know whom I killed. Already is converted into ashes. I hope it's not Indra. I didn't say that, but he was not sure who died. And then he was looking around, and then he saw this beautiful personality standing and laughing, looking at Muchkunda. Then Krishna, then Muchkunda went to this person. There's beautiful, actually, shlokas in Bhagavatam, where Muchkunda looks at Krishna and says, you are not an ordinary person who are standing. You are Swayam Narayan. You cannot be an ordinary person. And because Muchkunda served the Devatas, Krishna wanted to give his darshan and give his blessings. That's why he arranged the whole thing. And Krishna was very happy. Thank you very much. You served my, Devatas. So I've come here to give darshan to you. Right? So the prayers of Muchkunda, they're also there in Bhagavatam. Beautiful prayers. So what do we want to become? We want to become Kalyavana or Muchkunda? Muchkunda not to sleep. कल सुबह प्रभु जी आप उठाओगे मैं ऐसे देखूंगा आपको. No, but we want to become a devotee. We want to serve. Why Krishna gave his darshan to Muchkunda? Because Muchkunda served devotees. So Krishna will appear in our life when we serve devotees. See, this whole satsang, organizing satsang and all is austerity, right? It's austerity, calling everybody, organizing all this. It's austerity. But you are doing it for whom? Whose satisfaction? Samsiddhir? Haritoshanam. You're doing it for the pleasure of Krishna. When you do that, then Krishna will immediately reciprocate. For sure, he'll come and reciprocate. Krishna किसी का उधार नहीं रखता है. किसी का उधार नहीं रखता है. पूरा सूद के साथ he'll give it back. Even one little service you do, he will reciprocate back and he will give you back more than what you've given him. So the person who lets his house for satsang for Krishna, Krishna creates a special duplex apartment in Goloka Vrindavan. So your apartment is already there. And it's west facing. In Goloka. Kidding, this is truth. जिनके घर में सत्संग होता है वो धाम जाने ही वाले हैं बस. This is not an ordinary thing. Sorry, I have to take this from the farm source. Hare Krishna. So from wherever, yeah. When I left software company, I thought I'll never lift my phone in my life. It was part of delivery. Then, right? Delivery means somebody messed up something, they'll call me and trash me. Simple. You being a man. I thought I came out of software that I'll never lift my phone. Whenever I want, I lift my phone. Then came Bhimaya, Pujaya, Kishtaya, Raju, Arendar. Who are these people? They take care of cows. Now, then I used to have one manager. Now I have 5 managers. If they call, I have to lift the phone. Unukuta, I have to lift the phone. What happened? They take care of cows. I don't know if you are able to understand, but we all take care of cows here, and there is a farm, and there is these caretakers. And whenever they call, stand still, lift the phone. Because what they'll tell you don't know. One day one worker called and he said, "Sir, I got current shock." I got current shock. Why did you get current shock? Some, I was removing that rock. I took that big gatapara, I don't know what you say, that big rod. I hit it there. I said, "Arey fool, there was current wire there. Why did you do it?" मेरे को नहीं मालूम था. अरे बाप रे. Vedanta means conclusion of Vedas. Veda anta. वेदों का जो सार है, हाँ जी? No, Upanishads are Vedas, part of Vedas. Vedanta is conclusion of Upanishads. वेदांत का सार क्या है? क्या है वेदांत का सार? नहीं जी, उपनिषद तो वेदा में बुक्स हैं. वेद का सार क्या है? पूरा उपनिषद पढ़ने के बाद क्या निकलेगा बाहर? हाँ? आध्यात्म तो स्पिरिचुअल है. स्पिरिचुअल को अध्यात्म बोलते हैं. आध्यात्मिक ज्ञान मतलब स्पिरिचुअल नॉलेज. वो सभी पढ़ने के बाद क्या निकलना चाहिए बाहर? क्या निकलेगा? क्या निकलना चाहिए? जहां तक जान पाया वहां तक तो वेदांत का जो वो ज्ञान और वैराग्य. ठीक है, ज्ञान और वैराग्य से क्या मिलेगा? क्या करना है? मोक्ष मिलेगा. उसके बाद क्या करना है? क्या करना है मोक्ष के बाद? मोक्ष के बाद क्या होता है? नहीं सोचा ना? यही तो कृष्ण बताते हैं. मोक्ष मिलेगा, ज्ञान मिलेगा, लेकिन सबसे उत्तम प्रेम है. भगवान के प्रति प्रेम, भक्ति. इसके बाद खुश हो जाएंगे. इसके बाद उसके बिना क्या करेंगे मोक्ष का लेके? मोक्ष का मतलब क्या है? एक अपार्टमेंट ले लिया, पूरे ट्यूबलाइट जला लिया, बैठ गया अंदर ऐसे, मोक्ष, मेरे को मोक्ष मिल गया. क्या करोगे मोक्ष का? जब इतने लोग आएंगे, कीर्तन करेंगे, तब प्रेम मिलेगा. है कि नहीं? सर्व उपनिषदो गावो धोक्त गोपाल नंदन पार्थो वत्स सुधीर भोक्ता गीतामृतम महत. उपनिषद क्या है? कितना देर पढ़ोगे उपनिषद? बोर मारेगा उपनिषद स्टेज के बाद. करना क्या उपनिषद का? पूरा उपनिषद पढ़ने के बाद अगर कृष्ण के प्रति प्रेम नहीं आया, if you don't develop love for God after reading all the Vedas, the whole effort of reading Vedas is श्रम एव ही केवलम. पूरा टाइम वेस्ट किया. बच्चे को बड़ा किया, बच्चे को पैदा किया, बड़ा किया, IIT भिजाया, IIM भिजाया, ISB भिजाया, आखिरी में आके आपको प्रणाम नहीं करेगा तो क्या बच्चे को पैदा किया? उससे अच्छे तो कुत्ते को पैदा करते, तो कम से कम आके घर पे रहता है कि नहीं? तो भगवान ने हम सभी को क्यों बनाया? हमें भक्त बनना है, ज्ञानी नहीं बनना है, वैराग्य नहीं बनना है. क्या करेंगे हमारे वैराग्य? वैराग करने से तो अच्छा है अंदर जाओ, गुलाब जामुन बनाओ, भक्तों को दो. कैसा है वैराग्य? अच्छा है ना? ये वैराग्य अच्छा है ना? रसगुल्ला बनाओ, भक्तों को दो. लोग बात करते हैं ज्ञान के बारे में, मुक्ति के बारे में, लेकिन सही आनंद तो भक्ति में. और हम नहीं कह रहे हैं सर्वस्य चाहम हृदि सन्निवेष्टो मत्ता स्मृतिर ज्ञानम अपोहनम च वेदेस्त सर्वेर अहमेव वेद्यो वेदांत कृत वेदवित एव चाहम. कृष्ण कह रहे हैं याद करने का ज्ञान और उसे भूलने की चेष्टा भी मैं ही दे रहा हूं. और पूरे वेदों को मैंने ही लिखा है, मैंने ही एक जगह पे लाया है, और इन वेदों का सार मैं हूं. वेदेस्त सर्वेर अहमेव वेद्यो. जो पूरे वेद पढ़ने के बाद अगर कृष्ण को नहीं जान पाया, कृष्ण की पूजा नहीं कर पाया, कृष्ण के प्रति प्रेम नहीं आया, उसने तो क्या किया? टाइम वेस्ट किया. सिंपल. है ना? अरे वेद व्यास हैं, जो छोटी सी बात कह के गोइंग बैक टू द टॉपिक, बट अभी व्हाट, मेरे को क्यों देख रहे हैं आप लोग? बाप रे, हाँ ये अच्छा है। वेद व्यास ने पूरे वेदों को लिखा। यहाँ पे कोई व्यास है क्या? एनीबॉडी? लास्ट नेम व्यास और फर्स्ट नेम व्यास कोई है? कोई वेद व्यास जितना ज्ञानी है यहाँ पे? Connection is unstable. Yeah, I put it through. Oh, my wife has taken the mobile. That is a problem. Where is the mobile? Can you get my mobile back, Mataji? तो मुश्किल है, लेकिन पॉइंट यह है कि वेद व्यास दुखी हो गए पूरा लिखने के बाद। अगर ज्ञान में ही आनंद है तो उनको आनंद क्यों नहीं आया? है कि नहीं? बैठे हैं सोच रहे हैं यार मैं क्या किया, पूरा इतना सारा वेद लिख दिया, आयुर्वेद लिखा, धनुर्वेद लिखा, सब वेद लिखा, लेकिन आनंद नहीं है। तब नारद मुनि आके बोले कि तूने क्या किया, मैंने तुझे भेजा क्या, तूने किया क्या? गुरुदेव मैंने तो पूरा वेद लिखा। तो वेद लिखा, कृष्ण के बारे में लिखा, हाँ लिखा ना, महाभारत में लिखा, क्या क्या? क्या? तो यहाँ पे अर्जुन, now we'll directly read some translation, ठीक है? I'll not read the purports. Yeah, we actually discussed some of this. Directly going to the, so next, please repeat after me the translation. Oh lotus-eyed one, I have heard from you in detail about your appearance and disappearance of every living entity, and have realized your inexhaustible glories. Huh? So he understood, when you understand God, you understand everything. There is nothing left. If you understand Krishna, you understand everything. There is nothing left. Is it possible that you have understood God and there is something else to understand? It is not possible. ऐसा कुछ है ही नहीं। जो भगवान को समझ गए वो सब समझ गए, और जिसने भगवान को नहीं समझा, if you have not understood God, then you have not understood anything. As simple as that, right? People talk about self realization. क्या लोग बोलते हैं मेडिटेशन कर रहा हूं मैं अपने ऊपर मेडिटेशन कर रहा हूं। क्या देखोगे अपने अंदर? अपने ऊपर मेडिटेशन करोगे तो क्या देखोगे? आपकी बीवी आप में क्या देखती है? आपके बॉस आप में क्या देखते हैं? वो नहीं देखेंगे ना। मैं तो बहुत अच्छा आदमी ऐसे देख सकते हैं, है कि नहीं? शास्त्र बताते हैं, शास्त्र से that when you understand Krishna, you will understand yourself. Until you understand God, you cannot understand yourself. It is not possible. If you understand ocean, you will understand a drop. But if you understand a drop, you can't understand ocean. You can't understand ocean with a drop. हाथ में एक बूंद लगा के बोले मैं पूरे समुद्र को समझ चुका हूं, नहीं होता। लेकिन समुद्र में जाओगे तो एक बूंद को भी समझ पाओगे। This, even this drop is great because it's part of a ocean. That's very important, है ना? Yeah. We'll go to the, from fourth verse we'll read the purports. Yeah. Please repeat after me. 11.3 translation. O greatest of all personalities, O supreme form, though I see you here before me in your actual position, as you have described yourself, I wish to see how you have entered into this cosmic manifestation. I want to see that form of yours. Krishna told that, I am the best among the best. Everything is coming from me. He compared himself with everything that Arjuna can understand. But now Arjuna is saying, I know you are the cause of everything, but how are you entering into your own universe? When you enter into your own universe, how can I envision you? It's a little tricky question, right? Now, How, I mean, nobody else can do except God. You see, simple is asking, you are everything, but you show me in this room, what are you? How can everything come into this room? Logically not possible, right? Right? If somebody is unlimited, can you see him? Can you see unlimited? You can't see unlimited because he's unlimited. But he is asking Krishna that you tell me, how can I see you in that way, in that way? How can I see the unlimited aspect of you? How can I see the eternality in you? Tell me, if you can see past, present, and future, what are you seeing? Are you seeing today, or are you seeing tomorrow, or are you seeing yesterday? What are you seeing? Can we see everything? Anybody here? It's not possible for us to see everything. And Arjuna is asking, show me that everything. Right? And Krishna did not go home and do exercise. Okay, how should I show myself? He didn't show. He said, okay, now look at me. Immediately, now look at me. And what is unlimited showed like limited, but it looked unlimited. Inconceivable. Right? Inconceivable. None of us can do that. But Krishna could show that. Everything within him, he could show. And yet he is unlimited. He is endless. But you can see the end, but still it is endless. It still is endless. Right? Let us see what he has seen. We'll read the purport from here, from Prabhupada. The Lord said that because he entered into the material universe by his personal representation, the cosmic manifestation has been made possible and is going on. Now, as far as Arjuna is concerned, he is inspired by the statements of Krishna, but in order to convince others in the future who may think that Krishna is an ordinary person, Arjuna desires to see him actually in his universal form, to see how he is acting from within the universe, although he is apart from it. Right? So here Prabhupada is explaining, Prabhupada ji कह रहे हैं कि तू आज डेट क्या है? हाँ 17. Prabhupada ji कह रहे हैं कि कृष्ण क्या सोच रहे हैं कि 17 अप्रैल 2022 को कई लोग गच्चीबोली में बैठ के मेरे बारे में बात करेंगे, तो उनको मैं कैसे समझाऊं? वो तभी, क्योंकि कृष्णा knows everything, right? Okay, let me ask a question. Krishna standing in Kurukshetra 5,127 years ago, did he know that we all will be sitting in flat number here and talk about him? Did he know or did he not know? Of course he knew. So whatever he's speaking is not something that was applicable then. Krishna already knows that it will be applicable today also. That is why he is God. हम लोग कृष्ण की तरह बात नहीं कर सकते, कोई बात नहीं कर सकता, कोई गुरु भी नहीं कर सकता उनकी तरह बात, सिर्फ भगवान ही बात कर सकते है ना? So here for our benefit, Arjuna is saying, can you explain yourself? Now the contradiction here is, though he is apart from it, though Krishna is apart from his creation, but still he has to come into the creation and show what is he. Right? Very difficult to conceive. Arjuna's addressing the Lord as Purushottama is also significant. Since the Lord is the supreme personality of Godhead, he is present within Arjuna himself. Therefore, he knows the desire of Arjuna and he can understand that Arjuna has no special desire to see him in his universal form. For Arjuna is completely satisfied to see him in his personal form of Krishna. But the Lord can understand also that Arjuna wants to see universal form to convince others. Arjuna did not have any personal desire for confrontation. Confirmation. Krishna also understands that Arjuna wants to see the universal form to set a criterion. For in the future, there would be so many imposters who would pose themselves as incarnation of God. The people, therefore, should be careful. One who claims to be Krishna should be prepared to show his universal form to confirm to claim to the people. Krishna, why did he show his universal form? And why did Arjuna want him to show the universal form? क्योंकि मालूम है 2022 में बहुत सारे नए नए भगवान पैदा होंगे, राइट? तरह तरह के लोग आएंगे, तरह तरह के फिलॉसफी बात करेंगे कि आप मेडिटेशन करो, ब्रह्मांड में मिल जाओ, आप भगवान बन जाएंगे. ऐसे भी फिलॉसफी है. मैंने इससे पहले पूछा था, यहाँ पे कोई भगवान बनने के लिए तैयार है क्या? है कोई? कोई भगवान बन सकता है यहाँ पे? कोई नहीं बन सकता। हम भगवान के अंश हैं, हम भगवान के दास हैं, और हमेशा ऐसे ही रहेंगे, और इसी में हम खुश रहेंगे। जो भगवान कर सकते हैं हम नहीं कर सकते। कृष्णा हैड 16,108 वाइफ्स। कोई कंपटीशन है यहाँ पे? किसी को compete करना है? हाँ? और एक बढ़ाना है, मतलब एक तो है, एक बढ़ाने का उद्देश्य है किसी को? डर लगता है नहीं? But Krishna had 16,108 wives, and all the wives were happy, and all the wives were satisfied, and the in-laws are also satisfied. In Bhagavatam it is explained. Narad Muni is thinking, Narad Muni एक एक घर को जा रहे हैं कृष्ण के, 16,108 घर है उनके, तो Narad Muni is going to one house, is seeing Krishna is dealing with his in-laws, Krishna is dealing with his, children, Krishna is dealing with his wife, all household problems is taking care, everything, and Krishna is still Atmaram, completely satisfied. Narad Muni is really confused. मैं नहीं देख सकता, मेरे से नहीं होगा ये। Nobody can become God. भगवान बनने के लिए बहुत जादू बुद्धि करने की जरूरत नहीं है, ये उधर से निकालो, ये निकालो, कुछ निकालने की जरूरत नहीं। 2 शादी करो, अपने आप सरेंडर कर दोगे। नहीं बनना रे भगवान मेरे को, है कि नहीं? कोई भगवान बनना चाहता है, रामचंद्र भगवान है। क्यों भगवान है? रामचंद्र इंसान है, लेकिन उन्होंने जो किया जो भगवान ही कर सकते हैं। क्या कर सकते हैं? करोड़ों बंदरों को काम पे लगाया, है कि नहीं? यहाँ कोई है एक बंदर को काम पे ला सकता है? लाओ एक बंदर, जू जाके जू को लेके एक बंदर लाके दूंगा, इसको काम पे लगाओ, वो आपको काम पे लगाएगा, है कि नहीं? तो भगवान बनने का चस्का जिसको है ना, एक बंदर घर में ला लो, अपने आप दास बन जाओगे। मतलब तरह तरह की फिलॉसफी बन चुकी है अभी, इसको मायावाद बोलते हैं। पीपल टॉक दिस मायावाद, कि मैं मुक्ति बन जाऊंगा, मैं भगवान बन जाऊंगा, मैं भगवान में मिल जाऊंगा। कोई रसमलाई है मिलने के लिए उसके अंदर? हाँ, भगवान भगवान है, आप है। आप कभी भगवान नहीं बन सकते, कभी भगवान नहीं बन सकते। भगवान, ईशोपनिषद कहता है, हम पूर्णमिदम पूर्णमदम पूर्णत पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। भगवान पूर्ण है, हम जो उनसे आ रहे हैं हम भी पूर्ण हैं, और पूर्ण होते हुए हम जब पूर्ण से अंदर से आते हैं, वो फिर भी पूर्ण रहते हैं, और हम भी पूर्ण रह जाते हैं। हम सभी मिलेंगे तो ऐसा नहीं कि भगवान बनेंगे, सारे बूंद एक पास आएंगे, सागर नहीं बनेंगे। सागर सागर है, बूंद बूंद है। क्लैरिटी इज देयर? ये बात जिस तरह से प्रभुपाद ने बताया, किसी आचार्य ने बताया, nobody could dare to tell this. एक बार एक मायावादी सन्यासी है, once one मायावादी सन्यासी came to New Vrindavan, in New Vrindavan temple, when Prabhupada was there, one mayavadi sannyasi came, and he started speaking that, हम तपस्या करेंगे, ध्यान करेंगे, ज्ञान करेंगे, उसके बाद भगवान बन जाएंगे। So when Prabhupada was sitting there, everybody are looking at each other. My God, what will Prabhupada do now? Prabhupada is very calm. Everybody is shocked. Prabhupada is so heavy. When somebody speaks that I'll become God, Prabhupada will immediately, smash him then and there, finish. But Prabhupada was like this. Then after the whole lecture, because he's a sannyasi, Prabhupada told you should always honor a sannyasi. Even a Mayavadi sannyasi should be honored like a sannyasi has to be honored. After that, then Prabhupada told, इनको प्रसाद खिलाओ. Prabhupada told, इनको Swami ji को प्रसाद खिलाओ. So he felt very nice. Prabhupada is honoring me, whatever I told is great. That Bhakta gave 1 gulab jamun, 2 gulab jamun, 3 gulab jamun, 5 gulab jamun, sandesh, puri, sabzi, paneer, पुलाव, पूरा प्रसाद खिला दिया। Then Prabhupada told, okay, उनके रूम का दरवाजा बाहर से बंद कर दो, close the door from outside. वो घर के उसके अंदर बाथरूम नहीं है, वो सन्यासी अंदर गया रूम के अंदर। इतना गुलाब जामुन खाने के बाद क्या होता है? पेट में गड़बड़ होता है ना, तो बाथरूम नहीं है, किधर जाना बाथरूम में भी, धन 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 डोर मारने लगा. So they said, Prabhupada, he is knocking. No, no, don't open the door. He is God, ना? वो भगवान है ना, रोक लेगा अपना. जो वो नहीं रोक सकता, वो क्या भगवान है? Disciples are like, Prabhupada, he's really banging the door, he's shouting. Go ask from outside. Is he God or is he not God? Go and ask. Swamiji, are you God? I am not God. Forget it. I am not God. दरवाजा खोलो, मेरे को जाना है, बाहर जाना है. छोड़ दिया, बाहर जाके बाथरूम करके आया. Then he fell at Prabhupada's feet. I understood my mistake. I am not God. I can never become God. People claim that I am भगवान. किस किस को लगाते हैं भगवान का नाम? भगवान जो शब्द है वो किस किस को अटैच कर देते हैं आजकल? किसी को भी अटैच कर देते हैं, है कि नहीं? भगवान सिर्फ कृष्ण है. भगवान, Bhaga means opulences, and all the opulences who has, he is Krishna. सब कुछ कर सकते हैं कृष्ण. सबसे ज्ञानी, is most knowledgeable, most powerful, most beautiful, most attractive, most knowledgeable, most famous, and the most renounced. Most renounced. मैं एक बार एक लेक्चर में बैठा था, एक स्वामी जी बात कर रहे थे. वहां पे एक आदमी ने बोला, मैं नहीं मानता कृष्णा भगवान है. तो स्वामी ने बोला, मत मानो, क्या फर्क पड़ता है? तुम अगर नहीं मानेगे तो क्या फर्क पड़ता है? तुम हो क्या इधर? इस रूम में कितने जीव है बताइए? अभी इस रूम में कितने जीव हैं? कितने? 80 हैं? 90? हम गिन भी नहीं सकते. हमारे अंदर कितने जीव हैं? एक आत्मा है, लेकिन बहुत दूसरे भी हैं. बहुत सारे जीव हैं. इनमें से अगर कोई बोलेगा मैं नहीं मानता, तो क्या बोलोगे? मत मानो, क्या फर्क पड़ता है? घूमते रहोगे इधर, जन्मा मृत्यु जरा व्याधि, जन्मा मृत्यु, जब पैदा होते रहोगे, मरते रहोगे, बूढ़े होते रहोगे, बच्चे पैदा करोगे, फिर मरोगे, है कि नहीं? जिसको इस चक्कर से बाहर निकलना है, वो कृष्ण को जान पाएगा. कृष्ण, कृष्ण मतलब एंडलेस सर्कल ना, जो रोक सकता है उसको. ये एक और नाम है कृष्ण का. वो एक ही है, कृष्ण एक ही है जो हमारे जन्मा मृत्यु जरा व्याधि के सर्कल को रोक सकते हैं, जो पूर्ण मुक्ति दे सकते हैं. इसके लिए उनका नाम क्या है? मुकुंद, जो पूर्ण मुक्ति दे सकते हैं. शिव जी भी क्या करेंगे? लेके जाएंगे कृष्ण के पास, इसको मुक्ति दे दो. मुक्तिनाथ है वो. शिव जी मुक्तिनाथ हैं, जो मुक्ति देते हैं, लेकिन वो स्वयं भी राम का जप करते हैं. काशी में हर किसी के कान में आके राम का नाम बोलते हैं, है कि नहीं? राम, मुक्ति देने वाला तो मुक्तिनाथ है, right? So we should understand who is Krishna, and Arjuna is telling here who is Krishna. Yes, 11.4. मन्यसे यदि तच्चक्यं मया द्रष्टुम इति प्रभो योगेश्वर ततो मे त्वं दर्शयात्मनाम् अव्ययम् दर्शयात्मानम् अव्ययम्. Translation: if you think that I am able to behold your cosmic form, O my Lord, O Master of all mystic power, then kindly show me that unlimited universal form. See the humility of Krishna here. So humility of Arjuna here. Arjuna ये नहीं बोल रहा कि आप दिखाओ, show me your form, Krishna. He is not telling that. He is telling, if you think I can see, if you think I can understand, if you think you can give me the access to see your form, please show your form. हम लोग क्या बोलते हैं बाहर? लोग बोलते हैं, भगवान तुमने देखा? भगवान दिखाओ, भगवान दिखाओ. अगर भगवान है तो मानो, तुम दिखाओ तो मानूंगा भगवान है, बोलते हैं ना ऐसे लोग, लॉट ऑफ पीपल कमेंट, भगवान है क्या, है दिखाओ, चीफ मिनिस्टर है कि नहीं, चीफ मिनिस्टर है या नहीं है, दिखाओ। अरे तुम चीफ मिनिस्टर को नहीं दिखा सकते, भगवान को क्या दिखाओगे। चीफ मिनिस्टर के पास जाने के लिए क्या करना पड़ता है, अपॉइंटमेंट लेना पड़ता है, कांटेक्ट चाहिए, रिकमेंडेशन चाहिए, है कि नहीं। चीफ मिनिस्टर के पास जाने के लिए भी इतना कुछ चाहिए, भगवान के पास जाने के लिए क्या चाहिए, भक्ति चाहिए, सिर्फ भक्ति चाहिए। जिसके पास भक्ति है कृष्ण मिलेंगे, जिसके पास भक्ति नहीं है कृष्ण नहीं मिलेंगे, सिर्फ वो एक ही है। कृष्णा कैन बी एक्सेस्ड ओनली बाय अ डिवोटी, नॉट बाय एनीबॉडी एल्स। लॉर्ड ब्रह्मा इज टेलिंग इन भागवतम दैट आई कांट अंडरस्टैंड यू कृष्णा। हम कौन है समझने वाले, ब्रह्मा को ही समझ में नहीं आते हैं। और वो खुद कहते हैं भगवत गीता में 7 चैप्टर में कहते हैं कि देवतागण भी मुझे नहीं समझ सकते, इवन द डेमिगॉड्स कैन नॉट अंडरस्टैंड मी। हम लोग क्या समझेंगे, क्या पढ़ा हम लोगों ने, इंजीनियरिंग, एमबीए, ये पढ़ने से भगवान समझ में आता है, क्या समझ में आता है, कुछ समझ में नहीं आता है। भगवान को समझने की क्षमता तब आती है जब गुरु हमको वो प्रसादित करते हैं, जब गुरु हमको देते हैं वो क्षमता, तब हम देख पाते हैं। तो यहाँ पे भी अर्जुना वही बोल रहे हैं कि हमें वो क्षमता दो, गिव मी दैट काइंड ऑफ एक्सेस दैट आई कैन सी यू। Let's read what Prabhupada is saying. It is said that one can neither see, hear, understand, or perceive the Supreme Lord Krishna by the material senses. But if one is engaged in loving transcendental service to the Lord from the beginning, then one can see the Lord by revelation. Every living entity is only a spiritual spark. Therefore, it is not possible to see or to understand the Supreme Lord. Arjuna, as a devotee, does not depend on his speculative strength. Rather, he admits his limitations as a living entity and acknowledges Krishna's inestimable position. Arjuna could understand that for a living entity, it is not possible to understand the unlimited infinite. If the infinite reveals himself, then it is possible to understand the nature of the infinite by the grace of the infinite. Beautiful statement. No? I'll repeat again. If the infinite reveals himself, repeat after me. If the infinite reveals himself, then it is possible to understand the nature of the infinite by the grace of the infinite. The word Yogeshwara is also very significant here because the Lord has inconceivable power. If he likes, he can reveal himself by his grace, although he is unlimited. Therefore, Arjuna pleads for the inconceivable grace of Krishna. He does not give Krishna orders. Krishna is not obliged to reveal himself unless one surrenders fully in Krishna consciousness and engages in devotional service. Thus, it is not possible for persons who depend on the strength of their mental speculations to see Krishna. It is not possible. हो ही नहीं सकता. हमारे ज्ञान के साथ हम भगवान को नहीं देख सकते. We can't understand Krishna. See, problem is we are so limited and we want to comment on the unlimited. Last week we were discussing Ram Navami time that राम ने सीता को क्यों त्याग क्यों किया. हाँ, सीता तो इतनी अच्छी रानी थी, इतनी अच्छी वाइफ थी. She was such a nice wife, but why did Ram, banish Sita? Ram is bad. How can you comment on Ram and what do you know about Ram? यहाँ कोई राम है क्या, राम जैसा कोई है? कोई नहीं है, हो भी नहीं सकता. मर्यादा पुरुषोत्तम Ram. Ram had so many jasus in his team. Jasus is not a perfect word, but people will go and find out in the kingdom, is everybody happy with me? Ram was a unanimous king, unanimously elected king, not majority elected king. बीजेपी के 300 सीट, कांग्रेस के 100 सीट, so बीजेपी is in power. ऐसा नहीं था राम राज्य. हर कोई अयोध्या में, हर जीव अयोध्या में और पूरे जगत में उन्होंने बोला कि राम इज द किंग. and he became the king. Ram would not sit on the throne even if one person objected that he is not supposed to be king. That is why he is the greatest king. ऐसा कोई हो सकता है आजकल के दिन में? One political leader, everybody likes him. कोई है? कोई हो ही नहीं सकता. लेकिन Ram was like that. And when he sent his jasus, the people who will go and find out, lot of people, our TV serials, what did they show? One fellow in the kingdom was commenting about Sita को क्यों लाया जब वो किसी और के घर में थी रात में. Actually, if you read Valmiki Ramayana, you'll understand that it was not one. Many people were commenting. That is where Ram became concerned. राम को लगा ये तो गलत है. बहुत लोग बात कर रहे हैं इस बारे में. And that is the reason when Ram did tyag of Sita, when he sent Sita, even though she was pregnant, he sent her to Valmiki ashram. Lakshman cried. But none of the citizens of Ayodhya came and told him, Ram, why did you do like this? Nowhere in Ramayana it is mentioned that Ayodhya people came and asked, why did you do like this? Because everybody understood whatever Ram does is perfect. They were not happy. Citizens of Ayodhya were not happy. But they also understood that whatever Ram did is perfect. And he could do. And Sita, when Ram was going on Vanavas and he told Sita, you stay in the house. My father promised about me, not you. Let me go. What did she do? She revolted. Sita revolted and told, how can you leave me and go? If you wanted to leave me and go, then why did you marry me? What did you tell my father Janak? That he will take care of me in every condition, and we took the vows that I will be with you in every condition. How can you say that, in forest it is very difficult for you to live, so you live in the palace, I'll go alone. How can you say that? She revolted on Ram, and Ram said, Arey Baba, okay, you can come with me. No more discussion. You can come with me. When Ram wanted to leave Sita in the palace and go, she revolted. But when Ram asked Sita to go to Valmiki ashram, she did not revolt. She just told, yes, I will go. She just left. What does it mean? As a wife, Acharya explained, as a wife she was unhappy, but as a queen, she was very happy. That my husband, Maryada Purushottam Ram, has done the right thing. He set an example for the rest of eternity, how a king should be, how a leader should be. Leader means the one who sacrifices. Leader means the one who sacrifices. Apne khushi ko, he will let go for the citizens. That's what he did. So how many here can speak about Rama? How many here can comment about Rama? Huh? Does anybody have a qualification to comment about Rama? We can't. हमको मालूम ही क्या भगवान के बारे में कमेंट करने के लिए. कृष्ण ने गोपियों के वस्त्र क्यों चुराए? ये तुम बात कर रहे हो जो रात दिन टीवी देखता है, मूवी देखता है, स्त्रियों को देखता है, काम के ऊपर कोई कंट्रोल नहीं है. If you, as a lusty person, how can you comment on Krishna? You can't comment on Krishna. First of all, what do you know about Krishna? And that's exactly what Prabhupada is saying here. With mental speculations, you can't understand God. After coming to ISKCON society, when I heard a lecture about Krishna taking the clothes of gopis and the whole philosophy behind it, why Krishna did that, and what did Krishna achieve out of it, and what did gopis achieve out of it, anybody who hears those lectures will cry. रोएंगे लोग, मतलब वो सुन के. जिस तरह से सीता का त्याग करते समय लोग जब सुनते हैं रामायण में रोते हैं, इसी तरह से when you hear the love of gopis for Krishna and how in that whole pastime, how that is the highest bhakti that was explained there by acharyas, you will cry. But we don't have द अंडरस्टैंडिंग। इसीलिए लोग बहुत कुछ कमेंट करते हैं कृष्ण के बारे में, राम के बारे में कमेंट करते हैं, कृष्ण के बारे में कमेंट करते हैं। हमारी हैसियत क्या है भगवान के बारे में कमेंट करने की? अरे पहले बैठो, 16 माला जप करो, 15 साल के बाद मिलो, तब बात करेंगे। तपस्या करने की किसी को इच्छा नहीं है, बैठ के बात करेंगे बस, बैठ के कुछ भी लिख देंगे बुक्स के अंदर। देयर आर सो मेनी राइटर्स हु राइट अबाउट रामायण टुडे। यूट्यूब में जाओ, हजारों लोग बात करेंगे राम के बारे में। उसमें से भक्त कितने लोग हैं? कितने लोग हैं? एक बात बताइए, आपके बारे में सबसे अच्छा कौन जानता है? आपके बारे में आप खुद जानते हैं, और आपकी पत्नी जानती है, या आपके पति जानते हैं, और आपके बच्चे जानते हैं, और कौन? बस इतना ही। आपके माता पिता जानते हैं। अगर इनसे हटके कोई बाजू वाला आपके बारे में बात करेगा, आपको कैसे लगेगा? अच्छा लगेगा? नहीं लगेगा ना। मेरे बारे में बात करे तो या मैं करूं, या मेरी पत्नी करे, या मेरे पति करें, या फिर मेरे बच्चे करें, या फिर मेरे माँ बाप करें, या मेरे भाई बहन करें। ऐसा कोई अरा गहरा कोई आपके बारे में बात करेगा, आपको अच्छा लगेगा? पहली बात तो आपके बारे में बात करने की हैसियत है उसमें? आज यही हो रहा है। कृष्ण के बारे में, राम के बारे में कोई भी आके कुछ भी बोल दे रहा है, उसका यूट्यूब का वीडियो बन जा रहा है, और लोग समझ रहे हैं मैं कृष्ण को समझ गया, मैं राम को समझ गया। अगर इफ यू वांट टू नो अबाउट राम एंड कृष्णा, यू शुड गो टू एन आचार्य, यू शुड गो टू अ परंपरा। वैष्णव परंपरा में जो गुरु आते हैं, उनके पास जाएंगे तो राम और कृष्ण के बारे में पूरी तरह से समझ पाएंगे, या फिर थोड़ा बहुत तो समझ पाएंगे, है कि नहीं? आजकल तो कुछ भी बन गए, कुछ भी, थोड़ा बोलना आया, थोड़ा संस्कृत आ गया, थोड़ा बोलने की शक्ति आ गई, थोड़ा दाढ़ी बढ़ गया, तो बन गया आचार्य। बड़ा बड़ा इंस्टीट्यूशन लगा दिया, 2-3 बुक लिख दिए, तो बन गया आचार्य। मुक्ति के बारे में, भक्ति के बारे में, मोक्ष के बारे में, ट्यूबलाइट के बारे में बात करेंगे। हैसियत नहीं है। सबसे पहले भक्ति में क्या करना है? सबसे पहले भक्ति में क्या करना है? तद्विधि प्रणिपाते है ना, परिप्रश्नेण सेवया उपदेक्ष्यन्ति ते ज्ञानम ज्ञानिना तत्वदर्शिना। कृष्ण सिलिंग, सेवा करना है। भक्ति की सेवा करेंगे तो भक्ति के बारे में मालूम चलेगा, है कि नहीं? डज एवरीबॉडी अंडरस्टैंड हिंदी हियर? सॉरी, मैं बहुत मतलब नॉर्थ इंडियंस को देख रहा हूँ तो अपने आप अंदर से हिंदी बाहर आ रहा है। मुझे हिंदी इतनी अच्छी आती नहीं है, लेकिन प्रयास कर रहा हूँ थोड़ा थोड़ा। एवरीबॉडी अंडरस्टैंड हिंदी? प्रभु, यू डोंट अंडरस्टैंड हिंदी, राइट? या यू कैन अंडरस्टैंड? ओके। Subra bro doesn't understand anything. You need subtitles. लेकिन लेकिन सही मायने में बताया जाए तो हमारे मातृभाषा में, तेलुगु में या हिंदी में जिस जो रुचि आती है बात करते समय कृष्ण के बारे में, राम के बारे में, इंग्लिश में नहीं आती। इंग्लिश सड़ा हुआ लैंग्वेज है। तो ब्रिटिशर छोड़ के गया, हम लोग अब तक मर रहे हैं। उसमें कृष्ण कथा भी बोलना पड़ रहा है कि नहीं? कोई मर्यादा है ही नहीं लैंग्वेज में। आप जैसे, आपकी कृपा, ऐसा कुछ है इंग्लिश में? यू, मी, यू। दादा को भी यू बोलेंगे, परदादा को भी यू बोलेंगे, बच्चे को भी यू बोलेंगे, है कि नहीं? उससे अच्छा कोई शब्द ही नहीं है। लेकिन प्रभुपाद जी का ग्रेटनेस ये है, ऐसे फालतू लैंग्वेज को भी उन्होंने भक्ति में कन्वर्ट कर दिया। जय प्रभुपाद। है कि नहीं? तो एनीवे, तो पॉइंट ये है कि हमें भगवान के बारे में जानना है, तो सबसे पहले हमें भक्तों की सेवा करना है। यू शुड डू सर्विस टू डिवोटीज, देन यू कैन अंडरस्टैंड अबाउट गॉड। और हमें भगवान के बारे में बात करना है। इफ यू वांट टू स्पीक अबाउट गॉड, ओनली स्पीक दैट मच व्हाट यू हैव लर्न फ्रॉम ग्रेट आचार्यस। खुद का मसाला मत ऐड करो। खुद का मसाला नहीं लगा सकते भगवान के बारे में। जो ग्रंथों में दिया गया है, whatever is given by Valmiki, whatever is given by Vedavyas, whatever is given by the great acharyas, that much you can reveal, that much you can repeat, that's all. उससे ज्यादा इंटरप्रेट करने की जरूरत नहीं है। आजकल लोग क्या कर रहे हैं? टीवी सीरियल बना रहे हैं, जो मन मर्जी लिख दिया, बना दिया, महाभारत का कुछ भी कमेंट कर दिया, और लोगों को समझ में आया तो समझ गया, हो गया, बहुत अच्छा, अरे ये तो इतना अच्छा एक्सप्लेनेशन है। वो क्या है उसका नाम? एकता कपूर, बालाजी, बालाजी प्रोडक्शंस। उसकी हैसियत क्या है महाभारत बनाने की? सोचो एक बार, उसके उसने उसने भक्ति मार्ग में कुछ मतलब किसी की सेवा की है, कोई गुरु है उसका? कुछ नहीं। क्यों बनाना है महाभारत? पैसा बनाना है। और उसने डिक्लेयर किया मैं महाभारत बनाऊंगी, एकता कपूर महाभारत। मालूम है फर्स्ट सीरियल क्या प्रोड्यूस किया उसने? फर्स्ट एपिसोड ऑफ महाभारत। महाभारत का पहला एपिसोड क्या है बताइए? शांतनु, शांतनु गंगा से मिलते हैं, कुछ वहां चालू होता है महाभारत। और एकता कपूर के महाभारत में फर्स्ट एपिसोड क्या है? द्रौपदी वस्त्राभरण। उससे और क्या आशा कर सकते हैं? क्या आशा कर सकते हैं? उसका फर्स्ट एपिसोड इज द्रौपदी वस्त्राभरण, एंड थैंकफुली लास्ट एपिसोड इज द्रौपदी वस्त्राभरण। किसी को अच्छा नहीं लगा, एवरीबॉडी रिजेक्टेड। एक एपिसोड बना दिया, रोक दिया उसने, बच गए हम लोग। लेकिन इतने सारे लोग हैं जो महाभारत बनाना चाहते हैं, जो रामायण बनाना चाहते हैं, लेकिन भक्ति समझ के नहीं बनाना चाहते। once one person came to Prabhupada and he told we will make a movie on Srimad Bhagavatam, right? He came and told Prabhupada we will make a movie on Srimad Bhagavatam in India. Then Prabhupada asked, okay, so you can make, it's a very good idea, it's a nice thing to make. Okay, so how will you start? He'll say, see, Kamsa tried to kill his sister Devaki, and during that time the Akashvani came that Prabhupada said, wait. Srimad Bhagavatam, which starts with Kunti's prayers. Canto 1 starts with Kunti's prayers. What are you talking about? Your 10th canto will come after many episodes. You start with Kunti's prayers. That fellow ran away. People don't want to talk about Bhagavad. आजकल भागवत कथा करते हैं लोग, 7 दिन बैठ के बात करते हैं। भीष्म के, how many people speak about Bhishma's prayers in that? How many people speak about, what do you call that? The conversation between Sutta Goswami and Sukadeva Goswami. कोई बात नहीं करता। सीधा कृष्ण, कृष्ण लीला, गोपी गोपा कृष्ण, कृष्ण की लीला, 7 दिन हो गया हमारा, हम लोग भागवत कथा सुन के आए। अरे कृष्ण के बारे में सुनने की हैसियत क्या है अंदर? काम, क्रोध, लोभ, मद, मत्सर्य पूरा लगा के कृष्ण के बारे में सुन रहे। हो सकता है भागवत कथा? भागवत सुनना है तो पहले भक्त बनो, उसके बाद भागवत सुनो। लेकिन लोग क्या करते हैं? उसका धंधा करते हैं। कृष्ण के बारे में बताएंगे तो 10,000 लोग आएंगे, है कि नहीं? कुंती महारानी के श्लोकों के बारे में बोलेंगे, कितने लोग आएंगे? कोई नहीं रहेगा, वो माइक रहेगा और वो गुरु रहेगा वहां पे बस। है कि नहीं? सो ये प्रॉब्लम। तो मैं विल कंक्लूड हियर। हमें ये समझना है कि हमको अगर भक्ति में आगे जाना है तो भक्तों की सेवा करो और अच्छे संप्रदाय में भगवत गीता को सीखो। वी शुड लर्न भगवत गीता इन ए प्रॉपर ऑथराइज्ड संप्रदाय, तब हमारा कुछ प्रोग्रेस होगा, एक्चुअल प्रोग्रेस होगा, एक्चुअल प्रोग्रेस। हम इधर उधर के इंस्टीट्यूशन के पास जाएंगे, कोई कुछ भी बोल देगा, कोई मेडिटेशन बोल देगा, कोई बोलेगा रात 2-3 दिन तक किसी से बात मत करो। ऐसे कई इंस्टीट्यूशन है, बोलते हैं एक हफ्ते तक किसी से बात मत करो, मौन रखो। मौन रखने से क्या होगा बताओ? मौन रखने से क्या होगा? मौन, हाँ, अंदर शांति हो जाएगी। वो मौन खत्म होते ही पूरा 1 हफ्ते का वसूल होके बाहर आएगा सूद के साथ, है कि नहीं? वो मौन लगाने से अच्छा भागवत बात करो, कृष्ण कथा बताओ। क्या मेरे का मौन करने से? तो बोलता उपवास करो, उपवास करो, उपवास। अरे प्रसाद खाओ, प्रसाद खिलाओ, है कि नहीं? सो बहुत तरीके के, देयर आर सो मेनी थिंग्स फ्लोटिंग अराउंड। that in the name of devotion do this, do that. No, you don't have to do anything. शास्त्र पढ़ो, जोर से बोलो, शास्त्र पढ़ो, मरने से पहले शास्त्र पढ़ो, क्योंकि लोग शास्त्र नहीं पढ़ रहे हैं आजकल, बुक पढ़ रहे हैं. बुक नहीं चाहिए मुझे, मुझे शास्त्र पढ़ना है. एक एक श्लोक, आई वांट टू लर्न श्लोका बाय श्लोका द एंटायर शास्त्र, तब मुझे मालूम चलेगा भगवान ने क्या कहा है. आजकल अमेज़न में जाओ, भगवत गीता बोल के लिखो, क्या क्या गीता निकलते हैं बाहर. अरे बाप रे. अभी करूं क्या, 1 मिनट दिखाओ कितने गीता है वहां पे. पागल हो जाएंगे, इतने सारे गीता. अरे भगवत गीता तो एक ही बताया था कृष्ण ने. वॉट एवर इज देयर इन गीता, टेल इट एज इट इज. इसलिए प्रभुपाद जी ने जब अनुवाद किया, व्हाट डिड नेम इज गीता, भगवत गीता एज इट इज. जो कृष्ण ने बताया वो बताओ, जो तुम बताना चाहते हो वो मत बताओ. यहाँ पे अर्जुना इज आस्किंग कृष्णा, आप आपका पूरा संपूर्ण रूप बताओ. और जब अभी बताएंगे अभी आगे वाले श्लोकों में, इट इज एग्जैक्टली एज पर व्हाट कृष्णा टोल्ड, नॉट व्हाट वी वांट टू हियर, not what we want to hear. Okay, we'll stop it here. Any questions? Any thoughts, reflections? If I spoke anything wrong, please forgive me. And thank you. How many families here are here from Ramki Towers? If you rent. Hari bol, Hari bol. Thank you. Thank you, Prabhuji, for coming. Thank you, Mataji. So many are coming from outside, that means. Yeah. यहाँ रामकी टावर्स में सत्संग होते हैं, कोई कंडक्ट करता है? होना चाहिए, है कि नहीं? होना चाहिए. प्रबंध कीजिए किसी का भी, अगर ऐसा कुछ मन में है, आप सारे लोग मिलके आप माता जी को बता सकते हैं, हम किसी का प्रबंध कर सकते हैं जो हफ्ते में एक बार यहाँ पे आएंगे और कृष्ण कथा समझाएंगे, सिखाएंगे, श्लोक बाय श्लोक. हो सकता है और बहुत जरूरी है. दिस इज वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, more than all the other knowledge we are getting in colleges and schools and offices. This is the most important knowledge which will make us a better human, है ना? We need, our children also need this. आजकल बोलते हैं भागवत कथा बता रहे हैं तो 2 लोग पहले आएंगे, बच्चे आएंगे, बूढ़े आएंगे, बीच वाले नहीं आएंगे, है कि नहीं? तो मैं बुजुर्गों से बोलता हूं कि आपके बेटे बेटी को भी लेकर आओ, अगर नहीं आएंगे ये कान को ऐसे ऐसे मरोड़ो, ऐसे मरोड़ो कि जोर से चिल्लाए, तब लेकर आओ उसको, बैठ सुन भागवत कथा, है कि नहीं? अगर आपको मरोड़ने में प्रॉब्लम है मुझे बुलाओ, मैं अच्छा मरोड़ता हूँ. जरूरत है आज. आवर जनरेशन शुड लर्न. एक बार मैं माई होम ज्वेल में रहता था. माई होम ज्वेल जानते हैं कहाँ पे? माई होम ज्वेल मदीनागुड़ा में. हाँ, तो मैं और मेरी बीवी ने मतलब एक एड फ्लोट किया था, हम लोग भगवत गीता सिखाने वाले हैं, पूरे फैमिली के साथ आइए, बच्चों को भी लाइए, बच्चे भी सीख सकते हैं. 5 बजते हमने लिखा था टाइम, एवरी सैटरडे 5 o'clock to 8 o'clock. 5 बजते 70 बच्चे अंदर आ गए. 70 बच्चों के पेरेंट्स पूरे मल्टीप्लेक्स चले गए. बच्चे तूने पैदा किए, पालना मुझे. फिर इमीडिएटली मैंने लिखा, बच्चों के साथ आपको भी आना है. उसके बाद कितने लोग आए? कोई नहीं आया. भगवत गीता किसको चाहिए? मेरे पापा को चाहिए, मेरे बेटी को चाहिए, तेरे को क्यों नहीं चाहिए? यहाँ देखिए इतने इतने सारे लोग बैठे हैं, पति पत्नी बच्चों के साथ आके बैठे हैं. अभी 5-6 साल हो गए, अच्छे तरह सीख रहे हैं. ऐसे सभी को सीखना है. सनातन धर्म को बचाना है तो हम सभी को भगवत गीता सीखना है. गीता के बारे में ऊपर ऊपर बात करने से कुछ नहीं होता, गीता सीखना है. अर्जुन बनना है हर एक को. अर्जुन, हमें आज अर्जुनों की जरूरत है. बाहर बहुत सारे दुर्योधन घूम रहे हैं, है कि नहीं? एक मोदी, एक योगी से कुछ नहीं होगा. हर एक घर में से एक एक मोदी को बाहर निकलना है, तब जाके हमारे धर्म को हम सेव कर पाएंगे. मैं पॉलिटिकल लेक्चर नहीं दे रहा हूँ, बोल रहा हूँ कि आज वो जरूरत आ गई है जहाँ पे हमारे ही बच्चे हमारे ही धर्म की निंदा कर रहे हैं, समझ रहे? Our own children are ridiculing our religion, our culture, our practices, our scriptures. ये नौबत आ गई है हमारी। अरे पैदा ही क्यों किया ऐसे बच्चों को? अगर पैदा किया है तो भक्त बनाओ, वो भी हमारा रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी है। बनाओ भक्त। वो कितना पैसा कमा रहा है, क्या किया, वो अलग बात है। उसको पहले कृष्ण का भक्त बनाओ, राम का भक्त बनाओ। सत्संग में बुलाओ, बिठाओ, खिलाओ और उनको सच्ची खुशी की परिभाषा बताओ। तब हमारा देश राम राज्य कहलाएगा, नहीं तो कोई फ्यूचर नहीं इधर। तो नरसिंह आरती है, हरे कृष्ण। नमस्ते नरसिंहाय, नमस्ते नरसिंहाय, प्रहलाद लाद दायिने, हिरण्याकाशी पूर्वक्षः, शीलतङ्कानकालाय, इतो नरसिंहो परतो नरसिंहो, यतो यतो यामि ततो नरसिंहो, बहिर्नरसिंहो हृदये नरसिंहो, नरसिंहमधिं शरणं प्रपद्ये, तव करकमलबरेण काम अद्भुत श्रृंगार, दलिता हिरण्यकशिपु अनुबृंदा, केशवधृता नरहरि रूपा, जय जगदीश हरे, जय जगदीश हरे, जय जगदीश हरे, तव कर कमल बरेण काम अद्भुत श्रृंगार, दलिता हिरण्यकशिपु कानुबृंदा, केशवधृता नरहरि रूपा, जय जगदीश हरे, जय जगदीश हरे, जय जगदीश हरे, जय नरसिंहदेव नरसिंहदेव नरसिंहदेव, जय नरसिंहदेव। जय प्रहलाद महाराज, प्रहलाद महाराज, प्रहलाद महाराज, जय प्रहलाद महाराज, जय जय प्रभुपाद प्रभुपाद प्रभुपाद, जय जय प्रभुपाद, जय जय गुरुदेव गुरुदेव गुरुदेव, जय जय गुरुदेव। निताय गौरा हरि बोल, हरि बोल, हरि बोल, निताय गौर हरि बोल। और हरि बोल। भक्त विघ्ननाश नरसिंह देव भगवान की, भक्त शिरोमणि प्रहलाद महाराज की जय। ओम विष्णुपाद परम सुब्रजाचार्य अष्टोत्तर डिवाइन ग्रेस एसी भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। ओम विष्णुपाद परम सुब्रजाचार्य अष्टोत्तर डिवाइन ग्रेस भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती ठाकुर गोस्वामी श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। नमाचार्य श्री हरिदास ठाकुर की जय। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय। प्रेम से बोलो जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवसादि गौर भक्त वृंद की जय। ओम श्री श्री राधा कृष्णा गोप गोपीनाथ राधा कुंड श्याम कुंड गिरि गोवर्धन की जय। श्री नवद्वीप मायापुर धाम की जय। पुरुषोत्तम क्षेत्र जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की जय। पुण्य क्षेत्र वृंदावन धाम की जय। गंगे माई की जय, यमुने माई की जय, भक्ति देवी की जय, कलिग पावन तुलसी महारानी की जय, हरिनाम संकीर्तन की जय, ट्रांसजेंडल बुक डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन की जय, ट्रांसजेंडल प्रसादम डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन की जय। निताय गौर हरि प्रेमानंदे। ऑल ग्लोरीज टू द असेंबल्ड डिवोटीज, all glories to assembled devotees, all glories to assembled devotees, all glories to Shri Guru and Shri Gauranga Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya eva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namah। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे। हरि हरि बोल। हरे कृष्णा। Let's once again thank the family of Survi Mataji and her nice son and her parents who are here with three loud and enthusiastic Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hare Krishna. And my humble respects to all the guests who have come here. अगर मैंने कुछ गलत बोला प्लीज माफ कीजिए। हम लोग भक्ति मार्ग में आगे जाने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं, आपका आशीर्वाद चाहिए। हरे कृष्णा, हरे कृष्णा। चलो महाप्रसादे गोविंदे नाम ब्राह्मणे वैष्णवे स्वल्प पुण्यवतन राजन विश्वासो नैव जायते शारीराः विद्याजाल जेडेन्द्रिया त्राहि काल जीवे फैले विषय सागरे तारा मध्य जीव है जी लोभमाय सुधरमती ताके जेटा कठिन संसारे कृष्ण बड़दाय माय कोरी बारे जिभ जाए सौ प्रसाद न दिलो भाई श्री अन्नामृत पाओ श्री राधा कृष्ण गुण गाओ प्रेमेड़ा को चेतन निताय जय निमाय जय निताय जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। श्री श्री राधा मदन मोहन जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुभद्रा माई निताय गौरांग शिला प्रभुपाद प्रसादम की जय। हरि बोल। हरे कृष्णा। Yeah, next week where? Oh, next week satsang in Subara Prabhu's house. हरि बोल, हरि बोल। सभी लोग आइए, बहुत बड़ा घर है, कम से कम 500 लोग बैठ सकते हैं। Everybody can come। यहीं बहुत पास में है, हर एक हफ्ता। और 15th अप्रैल, सॉरी 15th मई को नरसिंह चतुर्दशी है और हमारे घर में नरसिम्हा होमम हम लोग ऑर्गेनाइज कर रहे हैं in a big way। Please, I'll anyway tell the detail invite। और शाम में बड़ा सत्संग रहेगा, कीर्तन रहेंगे, नरसिंह भवन आ जाएंगे। दीवार तोड़ के बाहर आ जाएंगे। हिरण्यकशिपु कहाँ है? हरे कृष्णा। दंडवत प्रणाम। हरे कृष्णा। सभी लोग प्रसाद लीजिए। हरे कृष्णा। थैंक यू।